Okay, we're going to start at halftime here now. That is where we are. And, I feel like the Browns left some points on the board there. The very first drive of the game, they went for it on fourth down. They got the ball inside the 5. At the time, it was like, it's early, all right. They seem to be moving the ball fairly easily. Njoku had a first big drive, couple of catches on that drive, probably totaling 20 or 35 yards, somewhere in that neighborhood, somewhere in the neighborhood of 20, 35. Probably closer to 35, actually. I think one of the catches alone went for 20. So they get down inside the 5 and couldn't get it in. They go for it on fourth down. Nothing happening, so they get no field goal. So then Atlanta does the same thing. They get the ball, they move it, they start to stall, they take their 3 points. And then Njoku fumbles the ball, giving it back to Atlanta. They take a 10-0 lead. So far, Atlanta seems to be doing the smart thing. And overall, it was a really quick, clean first half. Not a ton of penalties. Nobody was taken off the field on a stretcher. Not a lot of unnecessary timeouts needing to be called. Brissett made a couple of brilliant throws. He ran for a touchdown. I'll tell you what, after the first half of that first week, he has really settled in nicely. There might be a quarterback controversy brewing. Old Deshaun Erection Watson may have some competition when he comes back. All right, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, okay? So we had a 2-minute drill. It was 10-7 at this point after Brissett ran the ball in. He didn't exactly look like Lamar Jackson running that ball in. Maybe looked more like fucking John Elway, late career John Elway or something, actually. But whatever, still counts as 6. They get the extra point, 10-7. They're running the 2-minute drill, and on a great call by Stefanski. Sometimes I scratch my head at the play calling, but on this one, they do a play action on 3rd and 1. Brissett throws a nice bomb to Donovan Peoples-Jones. He gets it down to about the 1 or 2 yard line, but then again, they can't stuff it in. Not the quarterback run, not Chubb running the ball, not throwing the ball. Cooper had a very, very quiet first half. David Bell, the rookie, making a catch. But so this time they did get the field goal. They didn't go for it on fourth down. They just went ahead and took the 3 points. There was a tough holding call on Wyatt Teller. I believe his second of the half. Rough half for Wyatt Teller. Normally a solid offensive lineman. But that penalty there, that holding did hurt him a little bit. Pushed him back. They take the 3 points, though, and it's 10-10 right now at halftime. Where we're headed, I don't know. Man. Atlanta's offense doesn't look overly scary. We'll see. If I had to guess right now, Cleveland's probably going to lose this game 23-20 on a field goal at the end. If I had to guess. You making me guess? Nobody's making me guess. I'm just doing it. It's crunch time. It's 23-20 Atlanta. Cleveland's moving the ball. Just had a big catch by David Bell, the rookie of the year. And then Peoples-Jones followed that up. We're at the 2-minute warning. They're already in decent field position. Not as confident in Cade York as I was after week 1, but if they can get to the 30, the 35, maybe we'll be in business. Well, crunch time ended with they were trying to move the ball. They got to about midfield there, and then nothing happened. I don't know where Nick Chubb went. Seemed like they got to about midfield there. Nick Chubb disappeared. Penalty. Another offensive lineman on a penalty. Game ended with an interception, basically. Not really on Brissett. He played a good game, but 23-20 was the final score. 2-2 now, and both losses, games they probably should have won, could have won. They were in position to win. They just, I don't know. Just whatever. They're not that great of a team. They're just an average team. I don't know. If you're a Browns fan and you watch this, they're average, all right? Let's not kid ourselves. At best, they're average. They might be horrible. They might be like lousy. But they're certainly not like a good to great team that's going to make the playoffs. Forget about the playoffs. This isn't the year. You know what I mean? Good teams don't do that. Like, good playoff teams don't lose this shit.